Yo mama, I just got to give you a shout out because you let me open the show with the requests and you let me close the show. So this is the closing, and if you don't hide this stream like you have done in the past when you're doing music, because you know there's going to be copyright issues, right? Um, I will cover it, right? Okay, so let's go.
Oh, that thong song. Uh-oh.
Hell yeah. I like me good thong. Thong.
And all the ladies know what guys talk about.
Sweet Tea is like 25. She's never heard any of the music I've ever played before. Even the first song I played, Yo Mama, is like 6 years younger than me. He hasn't heard it before.
You know, the finer things in life. Check it out. Ooh, that dress so scandalous, and you know I never couldn't handle it. So you're shaking that thing like who's the ish, with a look in your eyes so devilish. You like to dance all the hip hop spots, and you cruise to the cruise like connect the dots. Not just urban, she liked the pop, cause she was living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? Baby, move your butt. I think I'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? All night long. Let me see that thong. Baby, that thong. I like it when the beat go. Baby, make your booty go. That thong. That girl's so scandalous, and I know I never can handle it. And she's shaking that thing like who's the ish, with a look in the eyes so devilish. She like to dance all the hip hop spots. She cruise to the cruise to connect the dots. Not just urban, she liked the pop, cause she was living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? Baby, move your butt. I think I'm singing again. She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? All night long. Let me see that thong. Baby, that thong. I like it when the beat go. Baby, make your booty go. That thong, yeah. Come on, baby. That thong. Real quick, I just want to let you guys know that this song was originally made for Michael Jackson.
Really? No way.
Yeah. Can you imagine Michael Jackson singing this song?
No.
I wonder if your booty go.
And seriously, this was like in the early 2000s. I don't know if your mama's correct on that or not. Like, I had never heard that before. Because this was already well into his scandals of for those of you who don't know, so Michael Jackson was scarred as a child. He was freeze framed into a child because he was robbed of his childhood. And so that's why he was able to create so much music with so much pop culture that he related to children. And he had his Disneyland recreation of the ranch that he lived at, and he had zoo elephants, and he had Bobo the monkey or something, right? Like he had all kinds of crap going on at Neverland Ranch. That's what it was called, yo mama. It was Neverland Ranch. And he even bought the entire Beatles collection, right? And Paul McCartney, who I think is now maybe the only surviving member of the Beatles, was so fucking pissed because he collaborated with Michael on several pieces, and including the album Thriller. Let's be real. I know you're younger than me, but you probably know your Black lore, yes?
That was a Michael Jackson beat. Cisco just accidentally got it because he accidentally played it for Cisco, and Cisco took it.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. Get it where you can, man.
That dress so scandalous, swear nobody couldn't handle it. She's shaking that thing Come on. Come on.
The key adulation, you guys. If you follow my channel at all, you will see that I've shown several examples of like the Celine Dion song and just several examples of how like shifting into a different key brings up the climax of the song, right?
Almost died. That's what happened. Better. No more chairs.
I got Leo on top.
I almost fell. That's crazy. Well, I did fall. This is crazy. No more chairs. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Thank you so
Oh,
much,
man.
you guys.
I hope nobody really saw that. That was
No, you fell off camera. You're fine, yo mama. The fact that you guys saved it for last, look, you're a performer, I'm a performer. I don't know that you have the same background as me, but in the standard for performing arts, people generally remember the beginning and the end piece of a show. And you put me at the beginning and the end. And I so much appreciate that. That's so great. And I hope that you read your Discord private message because I gave you another suggestion about like an in real life event. I think even if you don't do it that way, if you take your family there, it would be so much fun because I did it when I was a kid. I did it right after MASH ended. And it was a really cool experience. When I went, the canvas tents were still up. Now they've taken that stuff down, but there are a lot of relics from the set that are still along the trail. And I think you'd have fun doing it. I don't know how old your kids are or whatnot. But I mean, like, I think the hike to Mirror Lake in Yosemite is roughly a mile, but it's a steeper incline than what I remember doing to get to the MASH camp. So I think it would be a great thing for you to do. I've sent you a PM on Discord about that location and that it would be a great thing. I personally think that some of these shows need more actual creative direction. I don't know that you necessarily do, but I mean, I can be helpful, right? And I think that if Keem, not you personally, yo mama, if Keem considered the fact that there are people who could actually assist through creative direction, then he wouldn't have so many unqualified people in the network, right? And that's my problem with the network right now, is that so many people are unqualified that, and his expectation is that we're going to be up for 24 hours and watch all of them. I'm not going to watch all of them. Many of them are just repeating the same thing that happened on the last show, right? And I'm certainly not going to watch the racist arcs and crazy eyes, okay? The fact that Gidgey went in there and said, I was the first person who put a pie on my face. Are you effing kidding me, Gidgy? Are you serious? You never watched I Love Lucy? You didn't watch vaudeville? You have no idea that this has been a standard comic thing for decades and decades prior to your birth, prior to my birth? You're older than me, bitch. I'm sorry. My apologies. I didn't mean to cuss. All right, let's get to the other song. Okay, so this was my first request that they're going to do here in a second. Hopefully. I don't know. I might have to jump ahead again because I think he might start talking about Amber Lynn again. But basically, this was a performance that it's a song from the 80s or 70s or something. I think it's the 80s, right? And one of our classes in my junior high magnet school did a dance to this particular song. And I remembered, and I thought it was very cool. It was kind of like a skateway song. It was like a, like a roller rink song. At the time, for me, in my very young age, right? This show goes on to cover the fact that Lacey and her fellow dolls, I think that's the name of the show, co-host, were exposing their breasts on their show. So those, I imagine either those streams have been taken down or blurred out or something. And somehow Keemstar has a very good connection in YouTube, because YouTube is obviously super hypersensitive to breaking content that way right now because they're under a class action lawsuit, right? Now, something like this, they could just take the monetization off. It's just music. It's not that big of a deal. But Yo Mama did say that he didn't play my original. After this song, I had requested Prince, Nothing Compares to You, at Coachella. And he pointed out that he could not play that because Prince and Michael Jackson are highly monetized. And so I said, I get that. So here's my replacement song. And that was like, I don't know. It was like an hour before the show ended. And he ultimately left it as the finale of the show. So my request was pretty much the start of their actual karaoke, because the first request was something he sang on his own show. It wasn't like an actual dance party yet. My request was the first request.
I guess so. I never heard that song before, but I'll find it though. I got you. But
It's a party.
yeah. But I never. I was surprised that Keemstar kind of jumped the gun. That was the shocking part for me. You know what I mean? Because we had Amberlynn on, and I was gonna slow roll her into the community, kind of, do a couple of shows here and there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Keemstar likes to bust a nut, and he likes to have these fucking announcements and shit like that. And he just be like, oh, whoa, okay, now I'm gonna have Bus, and I'm gonna have Amberlynn read, and then I'm gonna throw everybody together. And it's like, dude, it's like, first of all, calm down. You need to chill for a little bit. You need to understand that this is a whole different dynamic you've never faced before. You know what I'm saying? I know what it takes. If he kind of hit me.
Yeah, I get you, Yo Mama. I mean, like, a lot of these girls, they might be successful online for a spike in their history and then they start declining. But these are overly sensitive people with personality disorders that have resulted. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to diagnose. This is just my observation that have resulted in severe consequences to their bodies as a result of it. So the reason that they feel comfortable and they feel uplifted by having a social media presence is that they are so insecure, and being a part of an actual collaborative team, an actual work environment might be a very hard transition. So, Keem, if you're going to try and hire these ladies, you're going to have to really hold their hands and make sure that they're not reading the comments.
Hit me up and be like, okay, like how was this gonna work? I could have gave him a game plan on how to work this, but he kind of went about it way out of bounds and way too wrong and way too fast, bro. Because I thought he hit up Amberlynn Reed. I thought he hit up Amberlynn Reed in the DM to say, yo, come to Fat Camp. I didn't think that he hit up Amberlynn Reed to be like, okay, I need you to get with Scooter, who never heard of you, and then we gonna do bus. Like that's
Oh my God, Scooter has no idea what he's about to face, and ooh, and he does not have the managerial skills to do this. Oh, you're right, yo mama. Oh my God.
Awful fast, especially for Amber, who has always been pretty skittish from the LCU.
Yep.
I hope this isn't too much.
Yeah, bro, and I mean it's already starting to happen, and I was like, man, you gotta kind of ease Amber into it, but it's kind of like there's some subjects that you can go into, but you gotta have the right personnel for it. But I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Keemstar was saying whenever he first hired us on Bus and surprised us on the show, and he said, I need to do something to thank Yo Mama for bringing her in and everything. And then today he like totally flips the script and says, oh, she was already in the universe and Yo Mama didn't bring her in. She was already watching the LCU.
Well, I mean, no. I don't know that it was necessarily either of them. I don't know that it was Keem. I don't know that it was Yo Mama. I think it was because of Foodie Beauty getting an interview on the show that was ultimately disastrous because, as I explained, these people have serious issues, right? They're not playing with a full deck, shall we say.
So I don't know why he had such a big change of tune.
Yeah. He does. Yeah. I mean, you know, he don't want to give credit. That's cool. I mean, it's all good. I mean,
he tried to, and then he just backflipped on it.
I don't know.
Or flip-flopped on it.
I mean, to be honestly, I always wanted Amberlynn Reed to come into the universe because now it opens for me who knows everything that goes on and all the characters and all the people that are coming in. It's enjoyment for me because now finally.
Well, Yo Mama, you probably, she probably has a hard time trusting you rizzing her up because of her trying to reach out to Zachary Michaels. And he was doing coverage of her, and his coverage was fairly light in comparison to other Girl World channels. I mean, you can dig into that. I'm not going to go into the full story here.
In this world of the LCU and all these people in the chat, I finally get to talk about people that people can now I can relate it to the LCU, you know, because before when I talked about haters and I talked about this person or whatever, it was uncomfortable because it had nothing to do with the LCU. But now with Amberlynn in it, now I could talk about certain things and certain characters and certain hate channels because obviously I've already seen the hate channel start. I can now bring that shit here, and now I'm in my home element. Now I'm in the element that, you know what I'm saying, like it's crazy.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Well, I mean, I might dip in to see what it looks like. but for the most part, I'm not going to be there to antagonize her. But I'm a blurter. Let's be real. Sometimes I'm just like, what? Are you even for real right now? Like, that does come out of my mouth sometimes, right? That's why I will not be subscribing to that channel. I'm sorry, sweet tea. I actually do enjoy you, and I'd like to see you grow and get better. However, Amber Lynn is old enough that she should know.
There's gonna be so many people, like, she's already got so many channels that have so many viewership, so many subscribers, gonna be talking about Amber in the LCU. Like, that's gonna be huge for us, and it's also gonna be a lot of hate directed at Amber.
That's gonna be a lot. Well, directed at you too. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of that going around, you know. And a lot of people, a lot of people hit me up and said, "Well, your mama, do you feel like you was shafted that Keemstar picked Scooter over you hosting with Amber Lynn Reed?" And to be honest with you, I don't feel like that because I kind of already knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, I think he made the right call there, your mama, because you dodged a bullet, right? And he needs his strong personalities kind of separated so that you're bringing up a few shows rather than all stacked on one show, right? He wants to fill an entire 24-hour cycle. So he's got to split up Tommy C from you, from Tech Protect, and and from live. I don't even watch live. I'm being real. Unless there's like a major announcement going on, I'm not going to be watching live.
Part like that or a seat like that, he's going to give it to somebody like Scooter because he's already said that I'm not a yes man. I'm not a cheerleader. I'm not somebody that's going to agree with everything that he does. And Scooter is that type of guy. And Rastall was another guy was just like that. He likes yes man. He don't like guys who actually will push back on things that he say.
Well, I don't know that he really likes yes men either, because he basically pumps them up so severely that they think they're above their capabilities. And that's the problem with several people within the network, is that they think that they are capable of more than they are. And that's why Rastov was Voldemorted, right? And by the way, Buff Weeb, huge mistake giving him a moderator status on your channel. That was a huge mistake. I hope it doesn't bite you, because I like you as a performer.
Or, disagree with something that goes on, especially on prime time. Like, he wants prime time to be worked like he wants it to be worked. So yeah. Merry Christmas to you.
And I'm not just saying that, Buff Weeb, I'm not just saying that, Derek, because of the fact that you could have repercussions from Lolcow, from Keem, right? I'm saying that as he is a talentless hack who could not successfully develop his own channel. And you currently are getting more concurrent viewers than some of the Lolcow Universe shows. You do not need that clown to try and ride your coattails.
Oh, Mama,
Gwendolyn, 1,029.
Thank you, Gwendolyn. I used to watch Bus. I'm so happy that Bus is coming back. I hope you like it with the new cast.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait to watch it. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I was wanting to ask you about Foodie Beauty. Did you ever get to talk to her at all?
Matter of fact, you know what? I got her Discord.
Holy shit. I was hoping that since I got Amber Lynn, you would get Foodie.
We get
that would be perfect.
We get 5. Okay, we did 5 the last time, and we got Amber Lynn on, right? If we do 10 TTSs right now, but $10 TTSs, we do $10 TTSs, I'm calling Foodie Beauty.
Oh my god, dude.
People didn't think
That has to be one of their highest viewed episodes is when Foodie came on, you know?
people didn't think I'd get Amber.
Yeah, it probably was, except for the fact that she embarrassed herself. And you guys didn't even cover it. Like, well, okay, not you guys. I mean, you personally, right? Neither of you were there when that happened, other than as viewers, potentially. But the reality is that the people who were there when it happened, um, that entire episode was never covered. And the reason it was never covered is because Yaba went on and claimed that Chantal had accused her of somehow inappropriately dealing with her ex-husband, the mother of her children's sewer slide, I'm guessing. I'm trying to remember this back. All I know is that Yaba is either bisexual or a lesbian right now, and she's with a woman, and her story doesn't add up, and she has a whole hell of a lot to say about other reaction channels. So there's that. And, Yo Mama's assessment in that is correct, that there are a lot of reaction channels out there that seem to have a lot of personal issues that they're making public that are within the universe. I'm not talking about just, oh my God, I was abused as a child. Oh my God, my father cut me out of his will. I'm not talking about shit like that. I'm talking about, I have a beef with LolcowPit. I have a beef with Yaba. I have a beef with FFG. I've got a beef with this person and that person and blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Basically, you're all trying to figure out who gets the most views and the most money out of YouTube. That is wholly different from sharing your personal experiences in life on your own channel that are not naming names, and just, or if they are naming names, the person is a public figure or has been deceased. But the reality is that it's totally different when you're warring against each other just because you're in the same industry, shall we say, right?
They thought it was all cap, called up Amber, and Amber came through.
You were the only one who could have gotten Amber, like seriously. And he used to recognize that at first, and I was so happy. I was like, okay, he's gonna give Yo Mama's props, and then he backpedaled. But you really did. It wouldn't. She wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, man, thank you.
She wouldn't.
I appreciate that.
No, well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, obviously, she appreciated your coverage, Yo Mama, but the only reason she even stooped to this level, which is what I think she's thinking in her mind right now, is because she was demonetized.
She wouldn't talk to nobody else. She was very timid.
Yeah, but now it's time to hit up Foodie Beauty. Yeah, she was just live on.
Oh my
Twitch.
God.
She was just live on Twitch too.
Really? Does she have a Twitch channel?
Yeah, her YouTube channel got demonetized, so she needed to make some money, so she went over there on Twitch. So
yeah, she did, and she looked like the flying nun, and everybody in FFG's chat today was talking about how she looked like the flying nun. She has, as long as I've seen any video footage of Foodie Beauty, Chantal, she has never had one iota of fashion sense, and I'm 10 years older than her, and I can do better than her.
So here, so let me go ahead and put that song on, that request. Now, what was that? What's the name of that goddamn request so I can get this shit jamming?
Oh God, it was something crazy.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. Channel, it was called Channel 1. Okay, I got you. I got you. Let me
All
get
right,
that shit.
let's
It sounds like a movie.
Channel 1. I never
I know, they're so young. Oh my God. Yes, Channel 1 Technicolor, you guys, look it up.
heard this song before. Let's get this shit popping.
Watch his expression.
I never heard this. Wow. Oh, we already
Woo, they're
got.
coming in.
Oh shit. So, call, baby.
Hell yeah, dude. I couldn't imagine getting to talk to her. My God, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, this gonna be crazy. We gonna go viral again. Part 2.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, oh shit.
Here we go. Let's get this thing popping. Channel 1 Technicolor. Thank you very much. Technicolor. Here we go. Hey. Oh, I like this.
That's good.
Is this the supersonic? Oh my God, we almost there. Make the call. Be good. I got.
Widescreen satellites, cable TV, Techni red, Techni blue, Techni green.
We got Too Close coming up.
At the show.
By Ricky. Oh.
Technicolor is here. Technicolor is here.
Yeah.
Technicolor. 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 Technicolor.
Baby Got Back. Oh, this is the original Baby Got Back.
Is it?
I didn't know this was the original. I never knew this was the original Baby Got Back song. You don't hear it?
Most of the artists that do rap will sample from each other and from other sources. And that is entirely sure. I mean, like, I'm saying that because I'm also remembering the time that my friend Tamika and I ran into Albie Sure at Magic Mountain. We were like 13, I think.
A little bit.
I'm so faded.
Long ass song.
Technicolor. Blue. You're not done yet. We got next. Too Close. Uh-oh. Get ready for this one. I know you heard this one before. I wonder if she could tell.
I'll end it there. I just wanted to do my 2 requests. But like I said, well, I don't know if I said it or not. I think I did, but like I think there's going to be a stream taken down because Lacey and her co-host for Babes exposed themselves. And in American culture, you're not in France, girls. In American culture, you can't do that. If you want to do burlesque, you have to, at the very least, have pasties on. 2 cents.